Welcome back. All right, today we're going to educate parents like me who are facing the bleak prospects of paying for college. There's some very common and costly mistakes that many families make, and our goal is to help you avoid them before your child even sends in that first application.
That's right. Chad Harbeck and J.W. Hyndman are college funding specialists with Integrated College Planning. Welcome back, guys.
Great to be back.
See, I think Molly made one big mistake. She said she's paying for college.
Yeah.
The point is, they should pay for their own college, but you want to get the most amount of money.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
For
and I know
sure.
I'm teasing you.
No, but it's true. It's true because I think, and you guys probably agree, college should be on the student as well. Because if mom and dad are just paying for everything, there's some issues with that. That's a whole nother segment, though, right?
Yeah, there should be some skin in the game.
Yeah.
As far
There
as
should
a
be
child
skin in
should
the
have
game.
some
Yes.
expense.
All right. So you guys are in the business of doing what? How do you help specifically as it relates to helping parents figure out a way to pay this massive price tag?
Well, well,
go ahead.
Okay. Well, I was just going to say that
You guys are so cute.
Right, thanks. I appreciate it.
They're wearing matching pants.
Yeah, matching pants and shirts. They're the same,
you
but
go.
just different
Skin
colors.
red.
That's great. But we help parents have a plan, really, is
Yeah.
what it's all about. And just making sure that they don't step in those little potholes that you have out there of when you're funding college, how do you fund it properly so that you actually aren't going to make a mistake and possibly lose money from the college. And if you're going to get money from the college, that's the other thing, is some colleges don't have money to give, so they don't, and parents just kind of assume that they do.
Mm-hmm. What are some of the changes going on with financial aid in that process?
They are aligning the whole process. So last year, you did all of your application process in October, September, October, November. You filed your FAFSA form in January, but this year, you can file your FAFSA form in October 1st.
Is it a good idea to do it as soon as it's possible?
Financial aid is given out on a first come, first served basis. So all those people that are going to wait till late in the process, like in January, February, and March, the schools take all the applications and all financial aid information and they give the grant money to those who get in line first.
Whoa. Okay, I'm glad
That's
you guys
a very
are here.
important piece of information.
So, yeah, so this year, let's talk about the deadline, or I should say the first date by which parents can file for FAFSA.
October 1st.
October 1st. Okay, so people should be doing that paperwork right now. In terms of planning for high school students' college education, when do you say that should start?
Well, since they moved everything up, it should be way earlier in the process, like almost freshman, sophomore year.
Even if they don't know what the college that they want to go to, that's okay and pretty normal, actually. It's just making sure that you don't make mistakes early in the process through the high school years so that when it comes to funding college, it's not costing you free money.
Okay.
And it's good to get the parents' ducks in a row ahead of time because the child will fall in later in the process. I have a junior this year too, and he has no idea what he wants to study in college.
Yeah, I was going to say one of my nieces is a junior, and she even said, she's like, I have no idea. I don't know where I'd want to go. I don't, and it's kind of that, that mentality of like, things don't end after high school. They kind of have to come to that reality. So parents really do need to be on board with helping them. And that's one of the things you do at the workshops. Is this for parents and the child, or is it really best for adults only?
We have both attend.
Okay.
I mean, it's a real wake-up call for some of the students that come in there about what the actual cost of college is going to be.
Yeah.
Because we hear it a lot from parents. Well, when I went to school 15, 20, 25 years ago, it was, $3,000, $5,000 a year.
Yeah.
And now it's, 30, 35,
Yeah.
40,000.
You guys always talk about the fact that there are mistakes that parents make, very common mistakes that are probably understandable because you probably see it all the time. But can you give an example of a common costly mistake that you should be avoiding before you even apply?
Reporting assets that should not even show up on the FAFSA form.
Oh, yes.
Which will lower your grant amount or your aid
It will
amount.
increase your expected family contribution and lower your need.
That is great. And that's something that you can help people navigate. Take a look at their overall picture.
Correct.
There's child assets, there's parent assets, there's includable assets, there's excludable assets. And where do all those, what numbers do we need to include on those, that one line called assets?
And also probably in divorce situations, you help people navigate the application process in that case.
Yeah, and it's actually important that our clients understand that as we are financial advisors, and we have a fiduciary responsibility where we're not able to actually give information about the other person in the couple. So it's safe as well, because we'll usually take parents of divorced children and we'll put them in separate rooms or have them on separate dates so that we can keep all that information to just those people.
That's great.
Right.
Yeah.
You have these free workshops, and people can learn a lot more by attending one. The free workshops are right in the Milwaukee area, and they do the hard-hitting facts about the most common, very costly mistakes that families make when planning for college. So it's important to attend one of these. There's New Berlin on September 13th at the library, Hales Corners Library on the 13th. Those are both at 6:30. West Bend on the 14th at 6:30. And then there's the Tosa Library and the Oak Creek Library, both on the 15th. Tosa at 6:30, Oak Creek at 6 p.m. Here's more information for integrated college planning. 262-574-9242. Pewaukee is where you're located if you wanted to stop in. integratedcollegeplanning.com. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great to see you guys.
Great to see you
Important
too.
information.
Helpful.
Thank you so much.